Revelation chapter 17, the doom of Babylon. It says, Then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls came and spoke with me, saying, Come here, I will show you the judgment of the great harlot who sits on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth committed acts of immorality, and those who dwell on the earth were made drunk with the wine of her immorality. And he carried me away in the spirit into a wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast, full of blasphemous names, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was clothed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a gold cup full of abominations and of unclean things of her immorality, and on her forehead a name was written, a mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the witnesses of Jesus. When I saw her, I wondered greatly, and the angel said unto me, Why do you wonder? I will tell you the mystery of the woman, and to the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast that you saw was, and is not, and is about to come up out of the abyss and go to destruction. And those who dwell on the earth, whose name has not been written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, will wonder when they see the beast, that he was and is not and will come. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits, and they are 7 kings. 5 have fallen, one is, the other has not yet come, and when he comes, he must remain a little while. The beast which was and is not is himself also an eighth, and is one of the 7, and he goes to destruction. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but they receive authority as kings with the beast. For 1 hour these have one purpose, and they give their power and authority to the beast. Verse 14, victory for the Lamb. These will wage war against the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, because he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and those who are with him are the called and chosen and faithful. And he said to me, The waters which you saw where the harlot sits are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues, and the 10 horns which you saw in the beast, these will hate the harlot, and will make her desolate and naked, and will eat her flesh, and will burn her up with fire. For God has put it in their hearts to execute his purpose by having a common purpose, and by giving their kingdom to the beast until the words of God will be fulfilled. The woman whom you saw is the great city which reigns over the kings of the earth. It is coming quickly. If you believe in the God of the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, we are getting there, more so each and every day. This is the truth. But there we go. That is our readings for today in the book of Revelation. Hopefully that sound is coming through okay. Hope that you boys are having a great day. You know, when we do this reading, and I enjoy the reading, I do it for me, I do it for you all. And if it's not within the next year or 2 or 5 years, if it ends up being 50 or whatever, then I will be very grateful that you guys have these to draw upon. But I don't think so. Excuse me, I know that every generation has probably said, oh, it's coming quick, here are the signs. And those were probably true. And again, we're getting closer and closer to it each and every day. But man, I really think that the signs are getting stronger and closer, more so than ever. I just know that that is the case. That is the truth. I thought that was interesting. I don't know if that was in chapter 17 or 16, but they worship the image of the beast. And what image are we to worship? The image of the God, the only image, and it's not in the same way at all, but Jesus Christ is the visibility of God. I like that better. Jesus Christ is the visibility of God. Within him, the Word becoming flesh, the Logos, his very self-expression and character, the fullness of God, the deity of God is in Jesus Christ, is Jesus Christ. He is in the Father is in he, Yeshua, Jesus, the Word. it is that visibility, that image, that we are to bow and to worship and to mimic. This is the truth. No one come to the Father but by Jesus Christ, by God Almighty. That is it. Okay, I'm rambling. I don't see what I wanted to see. I will skim for a second, see if I can find that. But all right, we're going to send that, and then we will find out where we are at in Isaiah. That's getting close to the end too. Maybe we'll read a couple chapters. So we'll send this, and we will continue in the next video.